TIFU by spending so much money on phone games, I'm in unescapable debt. Over a series of a few months I have spent 8 grand and I'm 6,000 in debt. It's an addiction like a drug to me to have the cool things in these games like Clash of Clans and Pokemon Go. If I start paying, I've made a catastrophic mistake with my phone game spending, and it's led me into a financial nightmare. Over the course of several months, I've lost track of my spending, racking up an astonishing $8,000 tab. Unfortunately, I'm now facing a staggering debt of $6,000. The allure of acquiring coveted items in games like Clash of Clans and Pokemon Go has become an insatiable craving for me, a true addiction that's taken hold of my life. If I were to divert funds from paying off maxed-out credit cards and overdrafted bank accounts to cover essential bills and car payments, it would only exacerbate my financial woes. I've really TIFU this time. To the older gentleman this evening, you went to grab something from your truck and saw me crying in my car, but while you kept your distance you still asked me if I was okay. And even though I smiled through my tears to tell you I was alright, your concern didn't leave your. A gentle stranger caught my eye this evening as you retrieved something from your vehicle. You chanced upon me, visibly upset, in my own car. Although you stood at a respectful distance, your genuine concern for my well-being was palpable as you inquired if I was okay. Your kindness only intensified as you observed the faint smile through my tears and my attempt to brush off your concern. It was a heartwarming moment that I will remember, a poignant reminder that even amidst the darkness, there are still people with compassionate hearts. Edit. I rewrote the text without modifying the original message, keeping the same meaning and structure. TLDR. A stranger showed kindness to the author when they were upset, offering a reminder of the good in the world. Married to a man-child, I'm tired. I work part-time. I run a business. I do housework. I'm depressed. I'm in therapy. I'm also married to the most immature man alive. All he can talk about is his game that he plays. And what can we do this weekend for fun? Every W. The weight of a partnerless partner exhaustion has become my constant companion. Amidst the demands of running a part-time business and managing a household, I'm struggling to keep my head above water. The added burden of depression and regular therapy sessions only makes my situation more overwhelming. But perhaps the most disheartening aspect of my life is being married to a grown man who consistently behaves like a child. His every conversation revolves around his video games, and all he seems to crave are weekend getaways for entertainment purposes. The notion of taking responsibility for our life, tackling chores, and contributing to our household's well-being seems to be an insurmountable task for him. When I present a list of tasks that need to be addressed, he grows sullen and walks away, leaving me feeling frustrated and unheard. I find myself yearning to express my emotions, but the desire to scream in exasperation remains unvoiced. TLDR. A woman is tired of her immature husband who avoids responsibility and leaves her to handle all the household chores. Update. This is a personal account of one woman's situation, and it may not be representative of all individuals in similar relationships. Edit. The purpose of sharing this story is not to shame or judge others. My dad died last year, and when I asked if there was a will, my aunt said she had power of attorney and took everything. Do I have any right to dispute this? The title just about sums it up. She said she had power of attorney, and as a result I wouldn't be getting anything. Last year, my father passed away, and upon inquiring about his estate, my aunt revealed that she possessed power of attorney, effectively granting her control over his assets. As a result, I was informed that I would not be entitled to any part of his property. My aunt's claim of having power of attorney appears to have been the determining factor in her decision to take control of my father's belongings. I'm left wondering if there's any basis for disputing her actions, given that it seems my father had not established a will or any other arrangement for handling his affairs after his passing. TLDR. The situation is as follows. My father passed away, my aunt claims power of attorney, and I'm left with nothing. Our wonderful lawyer has sent the Psycho Hose Beast's lawyer a cease and desist letter, informing them both that PHB has no legal claim to our house and that any further communication is to go through him. If PHB tries to contact IB, settling the score, we've taken a significant step towards resolving this situation by hiring a skilled attorney. Our new lawyer has drafted a formal letter to the Psycho Hose Beast's lawyer, outlining the boundaries of PHB's involvement in our property dispute. This letter is a clear declaration that PHB has no legitimate claim to our home and that any future interactions must go through our lawyer. The letter serves as a firm warning to PHB that any further attempts to contact us will be met with the swift issuance of a restraining order. We're confident that this decisive measure will put an end to their harassment and intimidation. As I glance at the letter, I can't help but feel a sense of triumph. It's a clever move, and I think it's only fitting to frame it and display it proudly. It's a testament to our determination and strategic approach in dealing with this challenging situation. We're playing a game of strategy, and we're determined to come out on top. Bring it on, because we're ready for whatever PHB throws our way. If you smoke in your car while a child is in it, you're a ratchet ass piece of shit. I'm so tired of seeing people smoking cigarettes in cars with kids in them. This is the 21st century, grow the fuck up. If you can't wait till you get home or stop somewhere, without subjectee. It's appalling to witness grown individuals engaging in reckless behavior in the presence of their children. In this day and age, it's utterly inexcusable to expose minors to cigarette smoke while driving. One cannot help but be exhausted by the sheer ignorance of people who insist on smoking in vehicles with kids inside. It's a fundamental aspect of parenthood to prioritize the well-being and health of your children. If you're unable to delay your smoking until you reach a safe location, there are alternatives available, such as nicotine patches or gum. The scientific consensus is clear. Secondhand smoke poses significant health risks to children. By choosing to smoke in the car, you're not only putting your child's health at risk but also subjecting them to the negative example of your own habits. It's a despicable display of irresponsibility that needs to be called out for what it is. He took my last name. She hated that so on our wedding quilt, she addressed it with his old, maiden name. Good thing I can sew. I fixed that for you, you bitter ass hag. And amp. I'll use this as a prime example when you come bitchin' to us that we spend the holidays with my fam. He adopted my family name, something she deeply resented. She chose to address the issue by incorporating his birth name into our wedding quilt. Fortunately, I possess sewing skills. I made the necessary adjustments to rectify this issue for you, and I must say, it's a small price for the happiness you've been lacking. You can expect to use this incident as a reference point when you start complaining to us about spending holidays with my side of the family instead of yours. Your grievances will continue to be ignored, as will other grievances regarding our wedding, following this latest display of disrespect. Me not having a good relationship with my parents is a red flag for women in the dating scene. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't date someone who's not family-oriented. What the fuck? Do you not realize how badly I want to have a happy, healthy and loving? Having a